Okay, well, let's keep that conversation going on for a few minutes here. Joining us is the former chief economist at the US Treasury Department, Ben Harris. Ben, good to see you this morning. So, I mean, as James reported a moment ago, I mean, is Trump just fixing a problem that he created here by announcing this pause?
I think in general, yes. I mean, the tariffs that were put in place in early April were effectively embargo level tariffs. There just can't be trade between the United States and China if we're talking about 145% level tariffs. So what we saw this morning was a retreat from effectively an embargo on US China trade. That's good news relative to last week, but that's not good news relative to the start of the Trump administration when we saw, a much healthier US economy. You saw consumer sentiment on the rise, you saw CEO sentiment on the rise, and you saw a lot of money being poured into business investment. That is all stopped. So
Yeah.
I think that the characterization is Trump solving a problem that he started is spot on.
Yeah, and you can't quickly unscramble an egg here, right? I mean, how long would it take after, Liberation Day tariffs, how long would it take to get things back on track?
I don't know. I mean, what has been lost in all of this is US credibility. And I think the US has taken decades to build up a reputation as being a trading partner that A, respects the rule of law, and B, does what it says it's going to do. There's just really no faith in the business community that he'll adhere to any sort of pause or will adhere to any of the commitments he made. So I don't know how the US gets that back. I think that what you are seeing today in markets with the bounce back in the US stock market and the bounce back in global stock markets has been a sense that we've probably found the bottom in terms of these really high tariffs. So we're probably operating in a space where China tariffs will be somewhere around 20 to 35% moving forward. I don't think we're going to go back to that 145% tariff that we saw earlier. That was clearly a mistake, and I think that privately the Trump administration would acknowledge that.
So our Prime Minister is heading there soon to catch up with Trump. Should we be expecting a better deal now?
Well, I'm not sure what will happen. I mean, I think that it's really hard to predict this administration. I do think that what they've realized is that these draconian levels of tariffs are not good for the US consumer. They're not popular, and they're very much worried about getting blamed for rising inflation the way that Biden was blamed for higher inflation during his term. So I think the Trump administration is somewhat vulnerable. I think that they're eager to make deals. And they're eager to make things which seem like deals, even though they may not be deals in practice. Like they
Wow.
want to declare victory, and they want to move away from this stagnation in trade. That's just not good for the U.S. economy, and I think that they've realized that.
Yeah, maybe they've sort of shot themselves in the foot a bit too, while nations, including ours, have quickly learned here, hey, we need to diversify quickly, which plans are already underway, but that might just be amplified a little more. We'll have to leave it there, but thank you for your time this morning.